Hey guys, RC here. I want to share with you a quick Lightroom and Photoshop combination tip for a very self-centered purpose, and I hope that it works for you. And that's how do you get a picture of your family on your phone and have it look cool? I run into this all the time. Here's a picture that I did of my daughter in the studio, and I really want this on my phone, but I really want to see the time okay over here. If you put a picture of something on your phone and the picture is dark, the text on the phone will turn bright. If you put a picture that's bright, the text will turn dark. I don't want to have a hard time reading my text, right? So here's a picture of my daughter and here's a picture of my wife. I'd love to have these on my phone and I want them to look pretty cool. So I'll walk you through the process. First thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit the letter R to use my crop tool inside of Lightroom. From there, I'm going to go ahead and select the 16:9 format. Now, here's where I start running into problems already. This is not enough space for me to get everything the way that I want it. And I don't want to include that much of the bottom. So I just want it to be right here. If I were to just automatically grab this and export this, it just wouldn't work for me. So I need more space at the very top. Now, same thing here, right? If I were to grab this and I'm going to do a 16:9, it's really tight. The type right here, the date and the time are going to run right into her head. So I don't like that. So right off the bat, 16:9, I have them both set. Now, what I will do from here is I'll just go to right click and I'll edit in, and I'm going to edit this in Photoshop. And I'm going to edit a copy because this isn't the one that I'm going to keep, but this is one that I want to work with, right? So I'll go ahead and I'll collapse this. Everything looks good here. I'm going to hit the crop tool again, and I'm going to reset to a 16:9 format. If you see that it's working 16:9, you can hit the letter X, and it'll swap and make it tall. Now I can grab this, make it bigger. I can make this smaller. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to increase this quite a bit. Once I've done that, I'm going to hit the Enter key. Now, obviously, that's not going to work. And I'm not looking for perfection here. I just want to see my daughter on my phone. So using the rectangular marquee tool, I'll select this part here at the very top. Notice that I'm also selecting the transparent area because I want to get to the very edge. Once I do that, I'm going to come over here, content aware scale, drag that up. Done. Now, marquee tool right here on the right. Now, do I care that I'm going to grab that line? Probably not. Not for my phone. Content aware scale. Drag that over to the right. Done. Now, how much of this do I want to do? How much of it do I want to make sure that I have enough headspace there? The easiest way for me to be able to do this is just go under View and set up a new guide. For me, what I have noticed is if I set it to about 26 or 27%, right? And you can write in percentages. It doesn't have to be pixels or inches. I put in 26%. And which way do I want the guide to run? Horizontally. Click OK. See? That means that this guy is probably going to give me some grief here. Not good. So I'll do the crop again, and I'll bring this out even further. Once I do that, I'm going to have to delete this guide again and then just redo it. I'm going to do a new guide, and I'm going to do 26%. I'm going to have it be horizontal. That looks pretty good. I'll redo this whole process. Now, do I really care that it's taking me this long to do it? No, not really. You know, this is something that's going to be cool. Like, I travel a lot. You guys are probably out at your jobs and you want to be able to share a cool picture of your daughter or your wife and things like that. And you know what? Just take a little bit of extra time and work on it. That looks kind of neat. Once I have that set, now I'm sure that this section here is going to be pretty good, right? I'm going to close that. I'm going to go back into Lightroom, and you'll notice that inside of here, now I have that picture that's ready to be able to send out. I'm going to go ahead and quickly do the one of Jen here real quick. I know that now I'm going to be a little bit more generous about that crop because I know roughly, once you do this a couple times, you kind of will figure out where or how much to be able to push those edges. I'm going to grab this here, content aware scale, move this over this way, deselect. Now from there, let's test it. I was just gonna hit it, but you know what? I'll test it. See if I eyeballed it. Okay, pretty good. So now, here's my regular picture. Here's my phone picture. Here's the regular picture. Here's my phone picture. I'm going to grab these two pictures and I'm just going to right click, export, and select export from the list. I'll put them right on my desktop and I'm just going to call them phone. And in terms of space, I'm going to leave it at around 2000 pixels. And I know that there's a high DPI on the iPhone, so I'm just going to use 100 pixels per inch. Right? 2000 pixels tall, 100 pixels per inch. I'm going to hit export. And being on a Mac, I can just send this to myself as an iMessage, detach it, and then just open it on my phone. Now, I took a couple seconds to go ahead and send it to myself, use them as the wallpaper, and then take pictures of it so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is what the picture looked like. There. Not bad. Looks like I guessed it pretty good. Perfect. Come over here. Looks like that one came out pretty good as well. So that is something that I'm starting to do more and more with my pictures. I think it's a cool thing to just kind of showcase them, and they look a little bit more professional than what you would normally do with just your regular camera. I would encourage you to go out and give that a little bit of a try. If that video helped you share pictures on your iPhone as wallpapers, please like and subscribe. Also, make sure that you go and take a look at firstshotSchool.com. That's where I have my online training. You can learn everything from Photoshop, Lightroom, photography, video, and so much more. I look forward to seeing you. My name is RC. Thanks for watching.